how my hair goes from being bedhead in the morning to nice Bruce Wayne hair. Now that we're done with hair and makeup, I'm gonna go get changed and go to work. So these are all the trailers. This is where I do school. This is where I say hi to my dog, Starlet. This is where I just chill out and learn my lines. These are the lines for the day. This is where I get changed, which I'm gonna do right now. All right, everybody, now I'm all Bruce Wayne'd out. Hair done, makeup done, awesome turtleneck. Today I'm taking a Romeo and Juliet test. Wish me luck. Hey everybody, going to rehearsal right now with Sean.
Hey man.
Alright, so we're here on the set of the Freeze Firefly fight. It's the game of fire and ice.
Yes, exactly. Opposites.
This is what they do when they're not working.
Oh.
They take pictures of themselves.
It is 7:51 on a Thursday night, and I'm going to lunch, quote unquote. So they call it lunch, no matter what time of the day it is.
Are you David, a playboy in real life?
Oh. Thanks for putting me on the spot. We are in the van right now, going to Staten Island. Staten Island is where we film the exterior of Arkham. GCPD.
As a Batman fan, that I love about the show is that I came into this thinking that I knew who all of you were. With an origin series, you can go in thinking that you know certain things about Oswald Cobblepot or Edward Nygma or Alfred or whatever the case may be, but then you see this show and the origin story sort of spins your perspective of them. Who is the character that has been most changed? Who is the character who you most knew coming in that's now the most different for you based off of what's happened on the show?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's really a good question.
That's a good question.
I certainly think the Penguin has been reimagined by Robin Taylor in a way that makes you much more sympathetic to him as a villain.
I mean, I think ultimately it's the Penguin for me, and I've had the most close proximity to that character. I love the way that kind of origin story has happened.
Penguin, played by the brilliant Robin Lord Taylor, is bullied and kicked and abused. And in many respects, it's about the molding,
and also just sort of differentiates himself from the previous versions that you've seen on screen.
I mean, you're used to Burgess Meredith and Danny DeVito, and I love the idea of what Robin's done and what the writers have done with that character.
The first person that comes to mind is Barbara Keene, where we started and where we are now. And also, it's a departure from the original Barbara Keene story in the comic books.
I would say the Riddler.
Why?
Because, I think what they're doing with him on this show is just genius.
Alfred, I think, because I forgot, going back and researching, but I forgot, he can fight. He can take care of himself. He was in some sort of service. And then watching him do these things in Gotham, it's like, oh yeah, he's kind of tough.
I never saw Riddler as who they're portraying him to be, this kind of demented, schizophrenic. I never saw Riddler that way in the comic books, but it could totally work.
It's also great to see Bruce Wayne in a live-action way portrayed by a young man, to see him at that age. We've seen maybe the animated version of that, but we've never seen it, flesh and blood.
Now you see it, and it's kind of like, okay, Alfred is a
Bit of a badass.
He's a bit of a badass.
I like that.
We're showing in this series how a place, a city, Gotham City, can change you.
The thing is, that's the interesting thing about the show. It's how the city has changed the characters to who they later become.
One of the things that the DC Universe has taught us so well is that they're not afraid to blend some universes. Obviously, we're getting Batman versus Superman a little bit later this year. Yeah. If you could pick one character from the DC Universe outside of Gotham City to maybe bring onto the Gotham set, is there another character outside of Gotham City in the DC Universe you'd like to see walk onto set one day?
That's interesting.
It's a very good question.
Oh, that's a tough call.
I'd like to maybe meet a young version of Bane, like Bane becoming Bane.
I don't know, it depends on how old would Bane be.
I don't know.
Because when you look to the films, Bane and
they're the same age,
Batman are the same age, so, if we see a little Bane running around,
I would love to see little
Bane.
Bane.
I would love that, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just has braces. He doesn't have the full mask yet. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Those wire.
Yeah, his headgear. Yeah.